What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DMR. The travel. Just had my coffee this morning. Um, I'm going to talk about some things today. Just about people in general, man. How you want to be careful who you say is your friends and your associates, because you notice when things are going good, everybody's, hey, your friend and all that, and this, hey, DMR, this and that, hey, this and that. But notice how okay, like me, I call people to see how they doing. But people very seldom call me, right? I had this guy that's a friend of mine. Me and him had been cool, right? But all of a sudden, when I had told him I was leaving the job, I had found another job, and I had things going in my favor, all of a sudden he just stepped off, right? And I'm starting to think, when things was good, when I was at my old job and I was going through the same stuff everybody was going through, it was fine. When you leave a situation and you go to something else, if you don't hear from the people that you used to work with that claim to be your friends, they're not your friends. So think about this. If I had been in a life and death situation and this individual claimed to be my friend abandoned me, which he would do because we never had anything come up where I had to depend on him to get me out of anything. So when you see things like this happen, you gotta think. Suppose if I was in a life and death situation, would he come to my aid? Most likely he wouldn't. Because I believe in God. I believe God do send you messages to see how people are. Meaning, I was sitting back, observing everything me and him was talking about through the years. I used to hang out with this guy. He used to call me every day during the week. You see what I'm saying? He used to call me, like, me and him had a job together all day. So he had a job that he would go to at night. I would too. So I noticed that this guy would call me when he's not home. He used to call me. Us two spoke right during the day job and all this stuff. But when he went to his night job, I went to mine. He would call me. He drove a truck. He would call me, right, and be like, "Yeah, man, this and that." Tell me all about his problems. So I didn't say nothing. I'm just sitting back, listening. And my observation told me this. People use you for your time when people use up your time. I don't know how to say this. People will use you for your time, right? And when they are occupied, they don't think about you. But when they're not occupied, they will use your time and tell you all about their problems. But soon as you say something pertaining to you, he'll tell me, "Oh, I gotta call you back." So these people are opportunists, man. And you gotta be careful with these kind of people. These are the people that say they're your friends. I respect you. Yeah, they respect you when you and him's in the same situation. But when you graduate to a higher level, excuse me, right? A higher level, he begins to feel some kind of way because he can't get out of that situation he's in. So he begins to feel a little bit of jealousy and envy because you are doing something that he should be doing. And it took me a time, y'all, to really pay attention to this through observation. I learned something. I learned that, and I'm gonna say this, and this don't got anything to do with biker philosophy or nothing. I'm finding out this. 99.9 people are full of shit. It's only 1% of people that's real. And I'm finding this out. And I come to this conclusion. The real friends that you really have is the people that's been with you since you was a baby. And sometimes it's not your mother. It's not your father. But it's one person that you got to depend on and you got to have trust in. That's yourself. But there's one family member out your family that was there from the beginning. And I'm going through this now. Somebody in my family has been with me since I was a baby. And it's not, well, it's my mother, of course, but she's not here. She's no longer here. It's not my father. It's a person that took care of me and my mother. And this person's still here. 90 years young. What I'm here to say is this, and even when you go to your religious affiliations, and you in the church or the mosque, and the people up there talking about they your brother, and we had this thing in our faith where we say, treat your brother like you would treat yourself. It's something like that. And 99.9 of them people was full of it. That was full of shit. You got the same thing in the church. You got it in the mosque. You got it all over. No matter which religious affiliation that you with, the people only are with you when things are going good for them. And when things is going good for you, they not there. When things is going bad for you, they not there. You can find out a lot by what comes out of a person's actions, meaning this. Pay attention to what a person do, not to what they say. Again, I repeat. Pay attention to what a person do, not what they say. Because sometimes what's in their heart comes out in their actions, and they will expose themselves, and the Creator would let you know this person is not a good person. Like I told you, the person that I was so much cool with, this individual was using my time when he had idle time. But when he got home to his family, he wouldn't talk to me. But if I was with my family, he would call me. If I was with somebody in my family, I was doing something, he would call me and expect me to talk. But then as soon as I tell him I was doing something positive, I was making gains in my life, he'll cut it short by, oh, I got to go this, I got to go that. But he would never call me back. He would only call me back if it's something that he wanted to talk about. You got to pay attention to people. And again, I'm not going to be long. I just wanted to get this short vlog, this short video to let y'all know, be careful of the people who are in your circle. A lot of people say they for you. They not for you, man. They really not. The only person that you got to trust and take care of really is yourself. And there's one person in your circle, which is in your family, that's a person that you can really deal with, man. Like me. I got one person in my family. Well, two, but one person in particular. This individual been there since day one. And she have shown that she's been in my corner for the last 18 years that I've been here on earth. And she's 90. And 90 years old. So when you take not the 40, but the other half, that's how old I am. You got 90, take away the 4. And that's going to leave you with what? That's how old I am. That's how old this person been here for me. So again, y'all, the title of this video is Be Careful of Your Circle. Be careful who is in your circle. Again, this is your boy DMR the Traveler with another video. I'm giving food for thought for y'all. I just want y'all to be safe and be careful out here. It's dangerous nowadays. You can't trust everybody. Trust yourself. Peace. One love.